You and me. So I got to write a preview of this game, and the message of that preview is going to be, and I'm going to say this in no uncertain terms. This game, while wonderful, while I love it, having a great time every time I play it, have a good time all the time. Words to live by. Anyway, while I love it, I gotta say, needs a map. Maybe that's an overly simplistic thing for me to suggest would fix all of the game's problems, but that's what I'm going with. It needs a map because, and this is really what it comes down to. How are you playing your game? You know, how are people going to play your game is what the developers have to ask themselves. Now, they want people to experience the fear and terror of being lost in the Arctic. Well, not even the Arctic, Northwest Territories. Maybe the Yukon. All right? And that is scary. 100% that's scary. But here's the thing, and this is not intended as judgment or criticism, but the fact is, people are only going to put up with that for so long. At a certain point, people want to know where they are. People don't want to play the game, pick up the game for the 10th time and say, "Oh God, where was that cabin? Where was that ice fishing hut?" I'm trying to remember. I'm not saying you can't still have random placement of items in the game. You can, right? But at the same time, like knowing that a house is there does not affect what is in the house. Like you can still randomize all of the item placements, but the landmarks should always be in the same place every time. And as far as I can tell, they are. Like, I think some houses are burned down and some houses are there, but the houses are always located in the same place. And here's the point I'm getting at. Minus 26, that is cold. That does not... Like, I'm sitting here in a nice warm house on a summer's day, and minus 26 made me, just thinking about it, made me shiver a little. But anyway, the point I'm getting at so laboriously is when you're putting together this game, oh, I love the stylized visuals in this thing. People want to know where they're going at some point. And here are the two things that are going to happen to the people playing the game. Either you, the developers, put in an auto-mapping feature in the game where as I explore the world and see things, they get added to my map. And then when I start a new game, I have a partially completed map. And at some point, oh look, I got an achievement for finishing the map. Right? So either you do that, right? And you give people an incentive to explore the map, you give them rewards for exploring the map, you make it feel like exploring the map is one of the goals you're supposed to accomplish with the game. Which, by the way, every other open world game does this to great effect. They either give you a fully completed map that you have to put tokens on, or they make you complete the map yourself, right? That's option one. Do that, let them do that, give them a map to fill out, let them have fun. That's option one. Option two is, people are going to go to the internet. And when they go to the internet, they're going to find a map that has everything on it. They're not just going to find a topographical map, they're going to like, oh, here's secret 1, here's secret 2, here's secret 3. Oh, you want to find this animal? It's here. It's all going to be on the map they look for on the internet. A person is going to open up, trying to find out where that ice cabin was, and they're going to end up being told every single secret the game has. So the question is, how do you want people to interact with their game? Do you want them, like, because fundamentally, people are going to get a map for this game. So the question is it the map that you gave them, the map that you let them build themselves, creating a feeling of great accomplishment, or did they go to the internet and have the entire game spoiled for them? One of those two things is going to happen, and you as the developer get to pick which one it is. You know, maybe I'm biased, but yeah, one of those choices seems a lot better than the other. Oh, I'll die if I don't warm up soon. That's not sounding good. I wonder how much food I've collected. Because I gotta get 15 days worth. Alright, I got this big armful of food on me now. And I haven't even started fishing yet, so... Alright, stick. Nope, cannot afford to stay out here and cut up a branch. on. There's got to be something at the top of this hill. Why else would the road lead here? Just give me some shelter. I can build a fire at least. Sorry, I was getting away from criticism there. Anyway, my point is, like I said, there's going to be a map. And which would you, honestly, which would you, the developers, prefer? People have a good time making a map in your game and it improving the experience, or they have to go to the internet and it lessens their experience with the game. Because, again, the map is happening either way. Come on. Yes! Designated pathway. Has to be leading somewhere. Maybe to a mining shack. Something like that. How are we not out of the wind yet? Oh, what's this? There used to be a sign there. And where there used to be signs, that means there are doors! Oh, thank God. Alright, let's get the hell out of this cold. Oh my God. What a situation. Alright, so, situation. Yeah, I still say that every time I say the word situation. Alright. Feels like 7 degrees Celsius. Sounds good to me. Hatchet. No, I do not need to break that down. Cinder Hills Coal Mine. That's my jive. Alright, so let's look at our list. We need 10 more days of food, which is a lot. I think I've got the tinder on me. If I don't have the bandages on me, I know where they are. I have the rifle on me. I have the cartridges on me. I only have one hatchet, but I get backup one elsewhere, and I can make the water whenever I feel like it. So, resource-wise, I think we're doing pretty good. So let's boot up some light sources. I believe we'll be using a torch this time, because torches are awesome. I think it's weird that lighting a torch does not improve my fire starting skill, but whatevs. Alright. Please don't have a lot of weird dead ends and other pathways, coal mine. I just want you to lead me to my... Oh, great. Alright, so we went left, everybody. When we went into the mine, we went left. Oh, this doesn't feel safe. And the mine got really creepy and scary. Oh, is this a crossroads? Okay, that doesn't look safe. Rifle ammo! I am gonna murder the H out of some wolves. Like, I was like, where's the rest of my food gonna come from? How on earth am I gonna have enough food to last these 16 days? It can't go left, can't go straight, can't go right. Alright, well, at least now we know. How am I getting enough food to last these days? Well, it turns out, in the second 2 weeks of my experience here in the mission Whiteout, I had become a murder machine. Fishing, hunting, all of it. Alright, so that's where I went left. This time we're going right. You're not that tired yet, lady. Push through. Strength is the watchword. Oh, here we go. We have kind of a wooden plank. Oh, that's the other side of that thing. Okay. Alright, wooden pathways leading us very slowly. Hopefully somewhere. Nothing to pick up. It's not a precipitous drop, is it? No. Alright, and at the end of the wooden pathway, we can go left or right. Again, everybody pay attention. I'm going left. Is there something to pick up there? No, I'm just going mad. Alright. I wonder how many coal mines there were up in the Arctic. It seems like, I'm still going left. We're not exploring spurs or runoffs or whatever until we absolutely need to. When we need to, I'll go back and I'll do those. Alright, workbench. There's some cloth to build a, Nice. Oh, yeah. We're just loaded down with food, aren't we? Oh my... This is like my best trip ever. Newsprint roll. Thank you very much. Yeah, I am gold for tinder. The crazy part is, I was finding no tinder, and I didn't want to break up a lot of furniture, because it takes an annoying amount of time. And then I'm walking back to the Mystery Lake from the starting location, and what do I find? Birch bark! Friggin' birch bark everywhere! I cannot step 5 feet without finding a piece of birch bark. By the time I made it to the hydroelectric dam, I had like 26 pieces of birch bark, and I only need 25? 15 or 25. Anyway, the point is I had plenty. Coal! That's right. I can use coal to keep a fire going. I don't know if it's actually that easy to use coal to keep a fire going, but I hope it is. Alright. So in case you're wondering, if everybody's paying attention, we're still just on that left spur we started on. I hope this coal isn't too heavy. It is! Wow, that was timely. Almost like I planned that, when I obviously did not. Alright. We gotta be getting close to the end, right? Weirdly, going back the other way, it is also a left tunnel. Like, I keep going up. I feel like the exit has to be closed if I keep going up, right? I don't want to... I was about to say I don't want to die in a tunnel. But, of course, that would actually be very hard, because I am 100% fully loaded on food. Like, I'm massively overloaded, but most of that is the food I'm bringing back to home base, so... I think I should be good. No, I don't need cured leather. I'm not going to be building any clothes. Thank you very much. Oh, don't you want to make your own wolf shoes? No. Don't want to make my own wolf shoes. This is not the sandbox game. Capiche? That's right, I got to say capiche. Pretending for a moment to be ethnic. I'm not ethnic enough to use the word capiche. And, frankly, I don't know, the... culturally interesting... I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't sprint at all. I'm too tired. Damn it. Oh, no, I'm overloaded. I'm not too tired. Well, that's good. So let's just deal with some of this overloading, because I like having coal. Oh, the coal's not that heavy. You know what? I'm just gonna tough it out. Exit! There's an exit, everybody. Found an exit. I think I can put out this torch now. God, I've got so much food. I'm not saying we're going to hit the, and a big bucket of coal. You know what? I'm going to remember where all this is, because it's pretty boss. Flare! Why don't I just leave that there, because it's good to have going into the tunnel in the future. Yeah, let's leave the mine. I'm down for that. In case you're wondering why I'm being so hesitant, it's because I'm waiting for another game to install while playing this. But I think I've made some good points. Then his eyes got all shifty. Yeah, I've been playing the Long Dark for like a year and a half, you know, in fits and starts, and I've enjoyed it in theory more than in practice until they added these challenges. And now that the game has these challenges, I'm like, I am all in for this game. I am a 100% set. I think they're doing a great job, and like, it's got me psyched to play the game. Like, before, every time I would boot up the game, my reaction would be, oh, wow, the Long Dark has put in a new area. I can't wait to see what it looks like. And so I would go and I would explore the new area, and I'd be like, huh, so that's what it looks like. And then, you know, I would resume not playing the Long Dark for the next 5 months until they put out a new area. Wait a minute, I know where we are. The town is right down there. Are you telling me there was a mine entrance frigging right above this camp, this workhouse thing? Trailer is the word I was looking for. Couldn't come up with the word trailer. Kind of an embarrassment, really. Apparently there was, yeah, okay. But yeah, the point I was making was, ever since I started getting this, these challenges, ever since I updated these challenges, I'm like, I'm excited to play the game for the first time in ages. Like, I want to get back to it. I want to test my mettle against the wilderness in a way that I hadn't since every time they put in a new area. So yeah, this is This is huge. It's a big step forward for the game. It's not the story mode they've been promising forever. Okay, apparently I never came here at all. All the trailers look the same, so I was very confused about where I was. So let's just raid this trailer, walk back home, unload all of our food, and see how much work there is left to do. Like, I'm sure there's some work left to do, but I think another can opener. I like 4 can openers now. And more bandages, yes! I might be set for bandages. Like, I might not actually have to go back to the hydroelectric dam, which, if you'll recall, is full of hydroelectricity. And if you know what that's a reference to, be the first person to leave that message, what that's a reference to, in a comment to this video, and boom, you win a prize. If you're following the channel, of course. I mean, it's not open to people who aren't following the channel. I should have been saying that all along, but yeah, you know. That is one caveat that I am happy to put on these contests. Dear Long Dark, either get your loading screens under control, or put, like, helpful tips on how to play the game in the loading screens. Because right now, the loading screens, they're not acceptable, you know? Alright, so there's the... Okay, that is the place where they were shipping logs, and I believe it's where I found the hatchet when I was first starting the whiteout mission. So I've got a really good sense of where I am. So I just have to make it down this hill without pissing off a bear. Although, frankly, with this rifle, maybe the bear doesn't want to piss off me. Eh? Eh? No? I shouldn't have said that? Made me sound like a monster? Okay, well. Fine. I'll be your monster. Seriously, maybe I should have taken the road out of here. Because I'm going to be walking down a super steep incline. And, you know what? I'm going to pretend I'm not going to pick up any of these branches, because I'm going to assume these branches are here to kind of lead me somewhere. Oh! Hey, I got mail! I'm going to go get that, and then delete this from the video later. So as I was saying before someone knocked on my door, yeah, I think all of these fallen branches are kind of a makeshift trail leading me back to home base. I don't have a lot of proof for that theory, but yeah, it seems to be going okay so far. Anyway, that's, if you're wondering why he's just leaving all the branches there, that's why. Okay, I'm massively overloaded, but I've still got lots of energy, so I think I can take my time and not have to drop stuff. Is that a cabin up ahead? That's a cabin up ahead. Is that the 3 cabins? Or 4 cabins that I would, you know, cheat and run over... Well, not cheat, but, like, go off the path and run over a hill to get to earlier? Because if so, I feel like I know exactly where I am. Which is awesome. My God, we're almost there. Seriously, I've got like 15 pounds of food on me. Alright, she's not doing so good. Okay. Time remaining. Okay, a little chilled, a little drained. Massively overloaded. Conditions at a solid 95% though, so not that worried. Alright, so everybody, let's pay attention. If we want to get back to the mine, we come up to the 3 cabins. We double back along this pathway here that doesn't look like a pathway, so that's why I was never able to find it. And then when we get to the trailer, we pull a U-turn, and we go up the hill. And then when we get to the road, left to the... Wow, you know, now that I say these directions, that is really hard to follow. And it's unbelievably clear why this game so desperately needs a map. Because here's the thing, right? In real life, if I was out in these woods, do you know what I would be doing? I would be marking the hell out of these trees. Right? If I didn't have the ability to make a map, and I mean everyone does have the ability to make a map, you just need paper. But, you know, supposedly compasses don't work in this world, so that would make it a little more difficult. But the fact is, every time I needed to, you know, remember where to go, I would take out my hatchet, I would put a great big X on a tree, and then I would put a series of other X's on trees along the line to where I need to go. That's what you would do in real life. If you had to make, like, you would generate your own paths. But this game doesn't let you do that. It doesn't let you mark off things. The best I can do is, because snow doesn't actually accumulate in the game, I could drop a bunch of items, and I could try to remember which item dropped where meant what thing. Actually, it would be funny if you could drop items in an aimed fashion and kind of like make an arrow or spell stuff out, but the game is not that complex. You can just drop items where you're standing. Although I guess since it's right where you're standing, you could like move a millimeter, drop another item. Anyway, I'm getting away from the point, which is, since the game isn't letting me make my own trail, blaze my own trails and make my own markers, just give me a map. Put a map in the game. Anyway, I know I'm harping on this map thing a lot, but honestly, okay, I'd call that a glitch. So my rifle was fully loaded, and then I pressed the reload button, and I lost all my bullets because it put them all back in. As far as glitches go, that's one of the worst ones you can accomplish, I'd like to say, because bullets are fairly precious in this world, and now I don't have any. I have the ones that are in the rifle, and that's all I have. That's maybe the biggest glitch I've ever seen in my life. Alright, that was bad. That was really, really bad. You know what? I know where I stashed another 5 or 6 bullets, so I think I only need 3 more bullets to meet the challenge the game has set for me, and I've stashed at least 5 back at the dam, but oh my god, game, that is terrible what just happened. Like, that is no excuse for this kind of territory, what just happened. Whee doggy. As you can see, here's the road, there's the country store, we're done. We did it. No, I know, I'm tired too, but we did it. We made it back to where we were going. And then my home, which is separate from this place because I didn't want to get my resources confused and accidentally use stuff from my cache, is it's right over that hill. But anyway, so yeah, this is the whiteout mission. That's a wolf. I've got a gun. He's a wolf, but he probably doesn't see me. So I'm not going to pick a fight with him right now. I may just go out and murder him later. But for right now, I'm just going to sneak into the garage. Oh crap, there's another wolf. This is about to go bad, Lee. Oh my god. Yeah, I got mauled by a wolf. And I lost a bullet. Alright, so that could have gone better. Yeah. In case you're wondering, is HOGuru bad at wolf fighting? The answer is yes, he is 100% bad at wolf fighting. Alright, so let's do some first aid. Then we'll go murder a wolf. Alright, so first aid. I would like to treat wounds. And, yep. There we go. I'll deal with strained wrist. And I need some antibiotics to deal with the infection risk. Alright. We're gonna get that done in a second. But first, let's just drop off the amazing amount of food we found. That is the wrong shelf. So many wrong shelves. Here we go. Food. Alright, so for the record, currently we have 5.4 days of food. And the resulting amount of food when we're done with this is... Oh my god, this is going great. I filled up a cabinet with food. That's fantastic. Let's do that again. 5.4 days of food becomes... Oh, by the way, I'm taking the rabbit to eat with me. Yay, Recore's done installing. I can go play that, which is what I'll do in a second, after we deal with this wolf situation. How much food do we have? 10 days of food. Oh my god, we are almost there, people. We are 2/3 of the way there. All we got to do is kill a couple of wolves, maybe a deer, perhaps a bear, and we're going to have all the food we need. Alright, so where's this wolf? Can I follow his blood trail? Is that how this works? Because I know I cut him pretty badly. Nope. Blood's gone. Wolf has been reset. I'm gonna call that deeply unfair, game. Deeply, deeply, deeply unfair. Alright. So, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. This has been me. Oh! There's another wolf. Here, Wolfie. I am very bad at shooting. Alright. That's been the Hidden Object Guru playing The Long Dark. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy the heck out of it. And, yeah, hopefully you do as well. I'm sure I'll be playing some more Long Dark and posting some videos of that later. But until then, I'll see you elsewhere on the playlist.